universe. It's me, the elusive man.
Is that your, we were workshopping your,
workshopping
machine.
I don't watch the West Wing, okay?
You missed out, Mike.
Great.
Welcome, guys.
Here's a little bit of a wish for me.
I'll let you borrow it. I have the whole series.
We have it too, actually.
Oh,
Do we have the West Wing? She's not listening.
this guy.
Right? Seeing one way.
Right?
How you doing, big guy? What's up? Let's show this beer off back, because you haven't even seen this yet.
No.
Evil Twin, Westbrook, Imperial, Mexican, Biscotti, Cake Break. Check that out.
There's a lot going on there.
And we're allowed to show it because it's before episode 250, guys. It's only 235 right now. Maybe 15 episodes?
250. I didn't know that was our time frame. So.
I want to take a break for cake right there.
It was rich. Get a little cake hit at the end there. Never made chocolate flavor.
Oh, very. Get that. Get that nice that brown foam on there.
So they know how to do a stout.
A little coffee overtones in there. It's ale with coffee, cinnamon, almonds, cocoa nibs, vanilla,
It tastes of
and
cacao.
habanero peppers.
The cacao. They're cacao nibs.
Cocoa. No.
Oh, they're not cacao?
That's right. They're not cacao. No. Sorry, you're wrong. It is brewed in the U.S. though, so.
USA.
Tell us how you doing, man. Tell Malcolm Reynolds how you're doing. Hey guys, it's me, Malcolm Reynolds.
Somebody tries to kill you, you kill him first.
You kill him first. I don't have my guns because we don't want to give Connor any more guns. He has like he made a gun actually out of.
He does that with paper all the time.
Yeah, he like has these little toys and he put them together. And he's like, "It's gun." I'm like, "Okay, well, there we go. That's the thing."
Great.
Teach you gun safety.
We just had a great family dinner. That was fun.
We did
It was a good time. Good.
at this very table. Actually,
Yeah.
there's toys.
About an hour ago.
There's little guns.
Like I went home and I went, I'll be gone until November, and I left. And I came back.
He wasn't gone till November. He was gone for like maybe less than an hour, I think.
There was a Hulk Buster there.
He had a Hulk.
Buster.
Well, I'm doing good. Glad you asked me.
Otherwise, I'm back on nights. So. I just say that every time I go to work, so it makes me feel better.
So on Sunday we had the Syracuse Stage drama picnic, which was a lot of fun. Everyone made some food, big
Sounds
potluck
like
thing. Connor had a bunch of little kid friends to play with. Connor was mostly good with playing with them. At one point they threw him a frisbee. He took the frisbee and just started walking away. Like, fair enough. But they were like, before that they were like teasing him with the frisbee. Like they're like, "Oh, come and get it!" And he was literally like running past some of these like older like teenage kids, like outrunning them to get the frisbee because he wanted it so bad. He actually outran this one kid twice,
And then he got it and he won. He's like,
no, then he got it and he would just throw it in a random direction. So they were getting pissed and they just kept throwing it over his head and like basically monkey in the middle. And he's getting very tired of that. So when they finally gave it to him, he's just like, "Okay, see you." Fair enough, pal. Like, I got this frisbee. You don't get it back. I'm out of here. And then him and the couple little baby buddies were tackling each other, which was fun.
baby buddies.
Smacking each other's face in the ground.
Baby buds.
This little girl named Eva, who's like a couple months older than him, I think. And another little boy who I think was younger. Who looked younger. He looked like maybe he was like maybe just over 2. And they were all just like, and they all sat down at one point. They were just kind of talking to each other. Whatever babies talk about, little gibberish language.
Just cookies, probably.
Yeah.
My cookies, chocolate. Oh, I like chocolate. I like cookies. I love that.
And then tackle. So that was fun. And then it was a good weekend. And it was great weather too, by the way.
Thanks for holding out, Syracuse.
I
I worked 3 overnights, but we did get to Beacon's Gift on Sunday. So that
did you take Mom to that, or
we didn't. I told her about it, but I didn't remind her.
She hasn't been there yet, so yeah.
I didn't remind her, so when we left at 10:30,
Too early,
she's
yeah. Too early.
And I got up actually early. I was going to wait till 11.
She
but I
just
got
gone to
up.
sleep from her second wife.
Yeah, probably she went to sleep like at 9:30. So, you know you do, Mom. She's like sending stuff.
I've woken her up
like
like at 1 before.
Did you?
I woke her up at like 1 by calling her. I'm like, sorry.
I think it was 5 once. I did. It was like
a
dinner
good
time.
time.
Like, I was usually up. It's like, yeah, but I'm okay. I'm like, all right, here, we'll go with it.
Matt, I got some jokes. I got some
It's
news.
gonna kill my phone.
Let's talk about the first thing, the biggest news of the week, man. Equifax. Let's talk about that for a second. Did you
I love
check?
that. Isn't that the show with
It's about horses.
Yes.
that
It's
use
about
fax
making
machines.
kids. Horse.
Oh no, it's BoJack Horseman, I think.
I have that on my list actually. Too.
Well, that's a good segue. Now, first let's talk about, did you get, I will honestly just want to know, did you get data breached?
I didn't check.
Matt, someone can have all your information right now. Your driver's license, your social security number.
Good. They get to keep it.
They can have like pictures of your balls.
Do they have yours?
Do you post pictures
They
of
have
your
yours?
balls?
They have yours, did they?
Nope. Did not. It says you definitely do not. And I was like, yeah!
100%
And then it said loser afterwards, and I was like, is that a...
Oh, Jamie didn't check it, so they still might have all your
Missed the
stuff.
primaries.
Oh, I did. I voted today.
I voted. Rock the vote, guys. I'm a Bernie.
I voted for whoever you wanted me to.
Did you vote for Juanita?
I won't say.
You didn't vote for Juanita?
I won't say.
What?
Because somebody told me to vote for someone.
Oh,
Juanita!
Juanita!
It was weird. Somebody asked me to vote for someone. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. But
Like at the poll?
yeah, we'll talk about it later. Okay.
Did you get like a handy at least?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, check your data breach stuff. People
I
check
got you.
it. It's free to check. Also, this is why I wanted to mention this. Because I know there's a lot of people this podcast goes out to, a lot of people watch it. It gets shared among some of the deep
I'd
web
say millions,
contacts.
probably, yeah.
The deep web contacts.
It's definitely on the dark web.
Yeah.
100%.
If you haven't yet, don't do their free service, because if you do, like, they have a free, like, oh, if you got data breach, we'll give you a free, like, check out your stuff service. If you sign up for the service, though, when there's a lawsuit later, you won't be able to participate in it, because you basically sign your rights away when you sign up for their service. So just be careful.
I've seen stuff like that before, where they do something like, "Hey, we're going to give you $28,
Yeah.
though, so you should just take it. Please take the $28. Just sign the lifeline. Just say, there's endless list of rules. Don't read them."
Well, this isn't even that. It's just like, we give you a software program that checks your stuff. So if someone's like using their credit card, then we'll get them. Ha ha! We're so good.
We're helping you out. Just do it.
Don't
just
sue us. You'll
do
make a
it.
lot more money if you sue us. Don't do it.
You'll be able to buy all these free software programs and more.
Lame. Lame.
I haven't checked yet. I'll have to go check to Equifax.com.
Equifax.com.
Wow, we just like
We're promoting
represented
Equifax.com.
yeah.
Like, thank you. Dude, we might get like a little endorsement.
Equifax.com. If you want your stuff stolen, go there.
And, they're saying 143 million Americans are affected by this. The largest data breach in U.S. history.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yep, that's it for that.
You guys,
I want to get the bad thing out of the way first.
You know who stole it? Russians.
Don't do their free. If they give you offer free service, don't do it, because you will sign your rights.
You know what? Speaking of horses that can fax, BoJack Horseman season 4 dropped.
My boy, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Are you into this yet? Are you watching?
I've only watched a couple episodes of the first season just because I've been watching Lucha Underground.
Into it.
I'm watching Lucha Underground though. So
this is a lot easier to watch than Lucha Underground, just because it's only 22 minutes of an episode, and it goes by really quick because it's hilarious.
Well, so is Lucha Underground.
Sometimes
I've been
it's
watching
ridiculous.
with Connor.
Sometimes ridiculous.
I'm watching a little bit with Connor too.
Oh, and then that guy died. We're presuming.
We're
presuming that guy was killed.
I explained.
Right? No.
I got to explain to Connor the mask versus match because he asked about. He's like what this? And I was like, this is a mask versus match. The luchadores. Mask. And started saying that 5 times fast.
The monster mash.
And I'm like, buddy, this is they're very proud of their masks and they like to keep on just like Batman, but if whoever loses has to take the mask off and show their face.
No.
And he's like, no. I'm like, let's watch. And then I was like, okay, next time, buddy, I get psyched up for no reason.
Cero Mania.
And that's favorite wrestler Pentagon Jr.
Because he just
Who would you say your favorite Lucha Underground wrestler?
breaks several people's arms. My favorite wrestler in. I love Prince Puma because he's my dude anyway. I liked him before.
A.K.A. Ricochet.
I like Ricochet before his mask. He's just so good. Like the way he masters the
He's
air.
an acrobat. Yeah, he's an acrobat. Like he looks like he can.
But I love Mil Muertes. His character just exudes like this old timey bad guy.
What about El Patron, man?
No, I don't. I like Alberto Del Rey. I don't mind.
By the way, if you notice, Alberto El Patron,
yeah,
he's wearing his
has
Alberto Del Rey gear still, and Lucha Underground. He's just wearing because it's like it says AR on it. I'm like, you didn't even change your gear up, man.
Doesn't need to. He's got a lot of money.
That's the thing is they have me too.
Like, you're paying me money to just
I
be
don't
here
care.
and wear whatever I want. I like Tejano.
And also the Triple
Tejano he actually has a good arc afterwards. Johnny Morrison, obviously Johnny Mundo. He's great. He's a great wrestler.
Johnny Wrestling?
No, that's Johnny Gargano. How dare you? He's in GFW too, like Johnny Mundo now. So
Poor guy.
Yeah, that thing swirled into
Yeah.
it. But Mil Muertes,
It sounds like flushing.
he's just like he exudes this like otherworldly.
He's like the new He's like the Lucha Undertaker.
He's a really cool character though. Like they did it
He's
well.
a great wrestler. Really good.
Like when I first started, the
Professional
first arc he had was not that great, but then later, like the second arc in the first
look at
season,
that.
and then in the second season, he's a lot more imposing. Like he's downright frightening.
He gets rid of the valet. Is what happens. Don't spoil
You'll
it.
see. You'll see. We've talked enough about wrestling. Speaking of horse shows, we were talking about BoJack.
Speaking of
Horseman,
BoJack
season
Horseman, I
4.
hijacked that.
Season 4. Season 4, man.
Are you loving it, Matt?
I was
You like
great. I
Mr.
watched it
Peanut
all the
Butter?
way. I watched it all the way through the other night.
You know the owl face guy.
The only thing that sucks is it gets done too quickly.
Oh.
Because there's only 12 episodes, but they arc so well, and not only is it funny, it's like this cartoon that you get deep into. You're like, it's a guy with a horse face. Why would I even feel like compassion or anger or just like you go through all the emotions?
So which is better, Matt, BoJack Horseman or Rick and Morty? Say now. No, just whatever comes.
Rick and Morty, but it's very close. It's a lot closer than you think it would be.
Wow.
Because BoJack Horseman, if you don't know what it is, it's just like it's just a weird cartoon show. It's like
Jimmy
watching Garbage Adventure Time.
Just like next to no.
Allison Brie, Will Arnett,
As
Amy
the titular
Sedaris,
BoJack Horseman.
of course, Paul Tompkins.
As Mr. Peanut Butter.
And they have great, they have guests that play themselves a lot of times, and they play themselves like douchebags. Like Zach Braff was on an episode, Jessica Biel was on, had actually.
So Jack Braff just played himself.
It was great. It was a great episode. Where he's just a garbage person, and Jessica Biel is plays like a garbage person. Jessica Biel. Oh, jeez.
That before so.
But it's well done. It was, and this season. Maybe a little less laughs, but so much more poignant, and it gave a lot of BoJack's backstory, which is kind of cool
the
too.
BoJack backstory.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Mr. Peanut Butter.
And Mr. Peanut Butter.
That's Paul Tompkins' character's name. He's an anthropomorphic dog.
Because why not?
Just happy-go-lucky. He's stupid like a dog, like a golden retriever dumb.
So speaking of golden retriever dumb, I don't have a segue for this. Hold on. Stephen King's It breaks some records. That's not a good segue.
It was the highest-grossing horror movie of all time.
Matt, the biggest opening weekend in September, the biggest opening fall weekend.
Didn't say much.
Not
September
fall.
sucks usually.
Not fall. It's that was the thing I saw. The biggest opening fall weekend. I'm like, this isn't fall.
Yeah,
okay. Biggest opening for a Stephen King movie. Stephen King adaptation. Second biggest opening weekend for an R-rated film of all time. And the widest opening R-rated film, which is probably what led to it making so much money, too. Is it's large. Lots of theaters had it.
Well, probably the movie most hated by clowns of all time too. So
I'm like, no, this is cutting into my business.
there's they had some interview with this
I'm
English
not a
clown. It's
murderer.
It's the graphics were badly done. He's like, and clowns are getting. We don't do anything like this. It's like, yes, you do. You murder clowns.
Well, no, I have still kids that work for me. They're like, yeah, all those evil clowns that are around. They were around last year, and now they're still here. I'm like, that was all promotional stuff. Literally all promotional stuff for this movie.
Boy, oh boy, we love that at public safety when people call us talking about clowns.
Like, you're the real clown.
I just saw a clown in a van out on South Campus. Oh, God.
Jesus. This isn't a thing.
Yeah, we never find the clown, so they must be supernatural.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Yeah, I want to see this movie. I've heard it's really
I
good.
want to see it eventually, but
Stranger
something I need
Things
to see in
kid
the
in it.
theater.
I don't see. Jess won't go to see it with me, so
Do you want to review it? I'll see it with you if we review it.
I go see it. I don't know.
Well, when are you
I
off?
can't bring Aiden to be scared.
Tell
I
us
just did.
now.
Never.
I know, loser.
I'm gonna be in Troy this weekend.
We're still gonna watch Blade Runner when that comes out.
2049.
That's right.
Blade Runner 1964.
What's the music for that? I just did some.
I'm running with knives. Blade Runner. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of things I want to see, new Punisher picks came out for the Punisher TV show.
Oh,
And there was a lot of Karen Page in them. Deborah Ann Woll, who plays.
well, she was
Karen
falling
Page.
for him in the.
Yeah, like are they gonna get together? Because there's a lot of her. But also,
Sure.
like, she basically didn't like Daredevil for the reason that she would have to, like, punish her. I mean, like, oh, I can't get down with you murder people, but we're cool. Like,
But the guy that murders people, like, brutally with
he's
guns.
like, how about this gun? She's like, oh!
Yeah, it must
like,
be. He must have another big
Yeah.
dick. That's what it is. Like, because Matt Murdock, he probably like he gets away with. He has a small dick, but he gets away with it because he's blind, and like they feel like they're gonna fix him or something. You know.
Yeah, and they like to, he's blind, so I can just touch his abs and it'll be fun for
Yeah.
him, like, or something.
Very tactile.
He does a lot of outer course, probably,
Probably. Still have not seen Defender Show, by the way. We're trying to get through Shameless right now.
Shameless can wait, dude. I love Shameless, but
It's a little cloying right now. We're in the deep in the fifth season.
Oh, fifth season. Okay.
Seventh season hasn't come out yet.
Well, I think
It's 2 months.
Let's see the sixth then.
Yeah, it's 6. Yeah, but it's just like some very predictable stuff, and they don't. Shameless does not get poor people. Let's just be very clear. They do get like shitbird drug people, but like they do not get. And like the Gallaghers are the luckiest family
Yeah, I mean,
ever.
they'd have to be, or you would enjoy watching them die.
Guys, we're gonna lose our house. No, we got our house back at the last second by someone who gave us free money. Like
No, because they were scrappy and resourceful, Mike.
what? No.
Scrappy and resourceful.
Like, hey, it's me, Carl. I sold $60,000 worth of guns. What? No. Also, there's no kickback.
Spoiler.
There's no kickback
Spoiler.
for that. Like, there's no kickback for that. Like, he's not. Did he just get the guns in a vacuum? Did he find the guns?
No, he obviously he gave the amount of money they needed to whoever gave them to him. Then he kept the rest. So he sold more than that.
Stupid.
And little kids are buying guns for $500 pop. So
And then teachers. Yeah, so like it's getting a little cloying with that, and just like everyone, like
Carl has
everyone,
a better arc in the next season.
everyone is doing the stupidest things. Like they're just like everyone's just like, huh, well, I'll just take a picture of this person and then they get posted on the internet later. I wonder, and like, okay, man, just, come on.
Is that lip and half for teachers?
I have a great life, so I'm gonna cheat on someone. Like, why are you doing that? What?
She's good looking though.
Yeah, so like it's just getting to the point where, and you know me, I don't like what is it, the like Meet the Fockers and stuff, where it's like everything that can go wrong does go wrong, and it's you have to feel sorry for these people. It's like I don't, because they have easily avoidable things that they're doing,
But it all works out in the end, Mike. Okay?
and then it all works out with just no consequences for these shitty, horrible things they've done. Oh, well, you're going to have to pay all this money because this person is suing you. Never mind, we found the item that you had sold away, and here it is, and now everything's fine.
all I can say, Mike, is family. That's what Vin Diesel say, and that's a Vin Diesel sign, so it's good.
Family.
Yeah, sure. So,
Now that I brought that down.
wow. Speaking of doing the right thing the wrong way, or coming through in the last second, there you go. Hellboy 2 has found their Major Ben Damio. Now, if you remember, Ed Skrein was set to play this guy who's from... you saw him in Deadpool. He was the bad guy in Deadpool. But this part is a Asian American man, and so there's an uproar. And before the uproar got too big, Ed was like, "I'm out of this." He's like, "I don't want to."
I'm out,
He's like,
peeps.
"I'm not messing around with diversity stuff." So they actually tried to look this time instead of just finding the actor closest to them, and they picked Daniel Dae Kim.
Paul Scheer.
Daniel Dae Kim.
okay.
So they
Makes
actually
more
found,
sense.
they found an Asian person to play an Asian person. Good job. Hollywood.
He's like, me, I'm over here. Like, I don't see anyone. Can you
like-
move over, sir?
Okay, get BD Wong. He's like, I'm Daniel Dae Kim. I'm like, whatever, get in here.
Kim sounds like it's Asian. Get in here.
So Daniel Dae Kim, you might have known him from Lost. He was on Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah, and he was amazing on Lost.
Yeah.
He was supposedly the best part of Hawaii Five-0, and then they decided not to pay him as much as his white counterparts.
Good job, Hollywood. But so yeah, he will now be in the Hellboy 2 with David Harbour from Stranger Things.
It's still not
the
happening.
Hopper.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's doing it. It's moving. It's moving slowly but surely forward. Like
Will this be like Hellboy 3 at this point?
I don't
It's
know.
Hellboy
If I
reboot.
think it's a reboot. Yeah,
So Hellboy 1.
a 26-year-old Hellboy who is played by
I'm a young, brash Hellboy.
played by Ron Perlman. David Harbour is actually
And he's got the face for it.
considerably younger compared
He's got
to
the face
that.
for
He's
it.
definitely got a rocky head, very rectangular. They might get him to play
the good old
They
Fist
might
of
get him to
Doom.
play Marv in the Sin City reboot that they're going
There you
to
go.
eventually do.
Give him the good old Fist of Doom, you know? I'm down. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a look. I want to see the trailer first, though.
I'll think of one more thing, and it's the episode 9 thing.
So let's talk about Patty
let's talk about
Jenkins.
what you got left. Oh,
I got two things. Patty Jenkins finally confirmed. Why did it take this long?
No. I don't think this was their fault. I think this was their contracts back and forth because now she's like, hey, I made you guys money, so now you need to give me money.
We'll give you $3.
Yeah, that's what they're probably like. They're probably like,
Smash Toys.
It's like, oh, you made $3 last time. We'll give you $4.
If you marry Zack Snyder,
it's actually a 33% raise from what you made last time, so it's $4.
And Smash Toys.
But any Wonder Woman G.I. Joes that we sell, we'll let you make 10%.
Well, actually, they're giving her $8 to $9 million and a substantial amount on the back end, which means it's either going to be royalties or something like that. Yeah. So she will get money from that. Good, because she deserves it. She took a turd, polished it, and made it something that we all want to watch.
And the turd is any script from the DCEU.
She pulled a diamond out of that. And was like, here's a diamond out of this turd, and you're like, what the hell? How did you do that?
And the movie did have flaws, but it was so much leaps and bounds above all the rest of DC.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was genuinely good. It was genuinely, it tugged at your little heartstrings.
Sure.
The main character, Steve Trevor, was great in it.
Steve Trevor.
My boy Steve.
Mansplaining for everyone and then winning the day. Fuck you, Steve.
And then sacrificing himself. Oh, boy.
Through your puffy ass lips.
Oh, boy. I got Botox yesterday. Is it almost up?
That's how his lips always look like that. They look like he just like somebody punched him in the mouth and like action. He's like,
I'm Chris Pine.
My lips were all rolled up.
I'm Captain Kirk. Yeah, but I'm very happy about that because I think that she will do a good job again as long as other people don't have their hands. Hopefully, they give her a little more creative control.
Maybe more creative control. I think would do, and a little less CGI that looks like garbage at the end.
Let's put David Thewlis' head on some kind of weird, random, bad CGI thing. Harry, you think I can do this? Ah!
How about some chocolate, Harry? It's like the boggart. I don't know. Yeah. This guy.
No.
This is going on with this guy.
I'm good, fam. Like, no. Okay, so yeah, that's and one more thing. The Journey dev, the guy that made the game Journey, that game company has a new game out called Sky. Did you see anything for this?
I did see that they're putting out an IP for the first trailer for iOS.
The first trailer for it. It looks a lot like Journey in that it's like jumping and capes and little dude.
Somebody said it felt like the unofficial successor. That's right.
Oh, definitely, and it definitely is that. Like it's using a lot of the things they got right. Like you can tell,
sure.
It's either you know how like when you press the one button it would do like a little noise and a little bubble would come out of him. Yeah. One of the kids
he farted.
One of the kids did that. A little bubble comes out of him. Like, oh, okay. So they took that. They took that. But
I'm waiting for Toe Jam and Earl to be.
The description of this game is that it's a romantic social adventure game, and you play as the Children of Light, bringing light where it is needed. And there's a lot of flying and gliding.
And they can make the Children of Light bump. That's the romantic.
Well, they look like little chibi dudes almost. They're like they're better animated, like better graphically, not as stylized as a Journey. But they're also looks like they're trying to do that because they're making these beautiful looking cloud features. Okay. And there's definitely flying in the game.
So the newer iOSs have comparable graphics to the
iPhone X. You mean that? Huh?
They have the comparable graphics to a PS3. I wouldn't doubt it. Just by playing some of the games on here, how good the graphics are. It's amazing. Like they're at least as good as a PS2, if not a PS3.
Like your Walking Dead card game.
That one's just like it's not a card game. It's like a line killing game. So like turn based. It's like a Final Fantasy.
It's a strategy. Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's like a strategy turn based game. There's just but like Injustice too. The graphics on that are really good. The iOS version of it, or not the iOS, the Android version. But they're really good. So I mean, it's not quite the video game, but it's very comparable.
Well, they just announced the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X.
Which I've heard a couple people on Facebook were like, yeah, I remember this when it was called the iPhone 7S.
X.
It's like, I guess the...
Let's go give it to you. Stand in line for this one.
DX.
You're going to stand in line for this X.
You're going to suck it.
There's X's right there. Then, let's see. I think that's all I have on this page. And then, on this page,
Equifax.
Star Wars.
Okay, so, as we announced last week, Colin Trevor out as the director of Episode 9.
And you hear he was actually fired, most likely?
Yeah, there's a lot of creative differences, I guess.
He wanted to have Ansel Elgort in there. Yogurt, whatever his name is.
Ansel,
Elmhurst.
no,
Ansel.
not he's Ergenwright.
Yeah, there you go. Same thing.
Ergenwright.
That's what I said. That same thing. I said that's exactly what I said.
We're all the same human. Yeah, no, I heard that, and okay, whatever. Bye.
Too bad.
They could really put this on autopilot at this point and make it correctly. They have a
no, don't. Please don't do that. Like,
but
don't.
They sort of are because J.J. Abrams reached into the Infinity Gauntlet and put on. It's like, I'll do this myself.
Shinsuke Nakamura's music started playing and it just comes out. Yeah, it was J.J. Abrams in a Neo jacket.
Yeah. Okay. There's a very mixed opinion about this because a lot of people didn't feel like episode 7 was as much as they wanted it to be.
Yeah, and looking back on it, there's a lot of cracks in the veneer that
I don't know. I enjoyed it. I didn't.
So did I.
It was what I was looking for. I don't know. Like I didn't think it was the most spectacular movie of all time, maybe, but it definitely was what I was looking for in a Star Wars movie.
So you like to see women diminished, like Captain Phasma was? Is that what you like to see?
I think that they should have put more of her in there, definitely, because Gwendolyn Christie. You got a person like Gwendolyn Christie, so physical and good at
actress, yeah.
And then like you don't do any scenes with her. You're like,
I was captured and now I'm in a thing.
Like easily captured by a loser stormtrooper who can't even be a stormtrooper.
I was the maintenance guy. I just said this. Now I'm gonna go capture the head of this thing.
Like I've shot a gun like 3 times. Okay, like, so he's gonna co-write this and direct it. But you know what? If he's co-writing though, that means he can get his direction correct, and hopefully that means that it ends up being good. You know, hopefully.
Do you think he'll resurrect Carrie Fisher to put him back in the movie?
I think it's gonna be all Carrie Fisher CGI, like old Carrie Fisher.
Hi, I'm here. It's me, old Carrie Fisher
on his screen,
and I'm gonna do the voice. That's 1 for my old Carrie Fisher, and 2 for his old Carrie Fisher. I think mine was a little better that time. It was a little southern. You sound like Holly Hunt.
Yeah, I had like a grandma's speech too thing.
But also another big announcement is that Star Wars Episode 9 is now being postponed again.
Yeah, it got postponed to December. That's okay though. They need extra time.
Well, yeah, he's got to rewrite a script probably too because Trevor they're breaking through most of it out.
And really, it's kind of lining up. They've been doing this the fourth quarter every year of Star Wars.
And those are good times for Star Wars too because it's not you don't have the glut of movies that is the summer.
Yeah,
but it's still a little sad that I have to wait a little longer. You know,
I'm okay with it. You know, because I want one once a year that's good, and they could build up to it with Comic-Con again, which they couldn't do if it was in May.
Do you think they'll let us bring like FX lightsabers to that premiere, and we'll go just a Jedi maybe?
100%. I have a couple.
There you go.
I have one FX lightsaber.
Dude, why have you never brought that over?
It's Aiden's. That's why.
Oh, so you don't have...
I want to get like a Kyber Forge or something like that. When I one of those, because the strongest stars are made of hearts of Kyber.
And it's been established in the lore, Matt. Who knows? Everyone's got those crystals around their necks.
And that was in a star, so it's highly radioactive. It's like terribly radioactive. Like, why would you do that? No, don't
No, fam, I'm good.
Like, this is burnt. You're just like, everything's dead in here.
Oh, that's really
liquid.
Oh, God. Liquid. Oh, I got to sink you in my chest.
Like, even if it's cool, liquid in here.
And also cancer. There's like cancer liquid.
All the cancer and just
like
liquefied
cells.
organs and stuff. That's,
you don't want that.
That's how you can tell Rey's badass, because she doesn't die from wearing...
I'm not dead from me.
Or not Rey, Jin or so. Maybe that's why she died. Maybe she's already died.
Why she died.
Wow, we just blew the thing wide open.
Maybe the nuclear explosion wasn't there. It was actually her that exploded nuclearly.
It was like she was already dying inside, so it didn't really matter. It's like, I'm going to die anyway. You won't even kiss me, Cassie, and then she just dies.
And also, we're going to really ruin Star Wars lore right now. Like, right with the next scene after this scene, ruining Star Wars lore. We can talk about that off camera.
Why?
We'll talk about it in a second.
Okay. You have anything else?
That's all I got, man.
Okay.
We had a great podcast. This is perfect.
Good. Thanks for coming. It's not too long. It's good.
Not too long. We had this great beer here.
It's good.
Check that out. The longest name I think we have is our beer, too.
Fang. Fang. For me. Stay classy.
Bye-bye.